Here's the big news. Musk boasts of 1 billion views for No Limits X interview with Trump. Former President Trump's space post received 73 million views alone, according to Elon Musk. Well, it's much higher than that right now. Currently, the post itself has 235 million views, which is massive, and 26.7 million actually listened to the recording. So we had about, I think it was 2.2 million total people. These are insane numbers. I want to stress this to you guys. Well, the left is coming out now and saying that, like, Trump, look at this, Team Trump makes unhinged crowd-sized claim about Elon Musk interview. I want to explain this. The Donald Trump-Elon Musk interview last night peaked at 1.3 million concurrent viewers. And we all heard that. And that's massive because we here at timcastirl tend to do around like 40K, sometimes more. Well, we had 85,000 people watching last night to hear our commentary, though light as it was, our commentary on the space. When the show wrapped up, this is huge. The total space viewership right at the end was 2.2 million. Now, that sounds low. It does. But this is actually massive because that means that on average, people watched over an hour. They listened for over an hour. That is insane retention. People tuned in and they did not leave. You take a look at people's YouTube retention numbers. You come back to me. Most people are probably getting like 7 to 10 minutes, if that. Donald Trump pulled off over an hour. Probably an hour and a half. It's a 3-hour long feed. So we're looking at probably 2 hours or longer that the average person actually listened to make those numbers make sense. Now, of course, the media is losing their collective minds. NBC News says Elon Musk's misleading election claims have accrued 1.2 billion views on X, new analysis says. And they published the story a few days ago. But it is funny because when you Google search 1 billion views for Trump, guess what Google sends you? Clearly, after we heard, I think it was, what was it, Washington Post? Was that the reporter who asked them to censor the interview? Do you remember this?
Yeah, I believe it was Washington Post.
Washington Post?
Yeah, I believe
there was a guy who was like...
I was thinking the European Union had asked them to censor themselves.
But there was that press briefing with Karine Jean-Pierre, and the reporter's like, what can you do to stop Donald Trump from giving interviews? And they were like, and she's like, well, you know, maybe, I don't know. They are losing their minds. Take a look at this. How to delete your X account after Elon Musk's vile site helps fuel far-right riots. Yo, Elon Musk, shout out.
I mean, they just snapped. They just snapped because of those ratings. And it's funny because I even saw Democrats trying to dunk on Donald Trump and Elon after the space, saying that there wasn't that many people because they didn't understand the concept of like concurrent listeners.
Right.
In the actual space. They weren't getting that. They were just thinking, oh, this is it. They weren't understanding that it was incredibly impressive. But these people do. That's why they're losing it.
Well, they like to play dirty games. But it's all lies and manipulations. I mean, look, when they come out and tell you to delete your account because Elon Musk is vile or whatever, it's like, oh, come on. Elon Musk invited Kamala Harris onto an X space.
Yeah, these are not spaces that are closed off to her. She's just opting not to use them. And, you know, ABC, which I personally think is in the pocket of the Biden-Harris administration. I was listening to a reporter this morning say, well, you know, it was delayed for 40 minutes because of some technical issues. You know, Elon Musk is claiming it's this DDoS attack, but he never offered any proof. I mean, they want it to be something where this is a massive failure for Trump when ultimately these things are good. Even the Harris campaign was saying like, oh, they can't do a live stream in 2024. And it's like, you guys use Zoom.
Yeah, the only people that really cared about it being late were the people that were excited to write about some form of screw up. Yeah, if it was a problem the entire space, it probably would have been kind of a disaster, you know, but the connection was good. As soon as that delay was done, as soon as, you know, that was all worked out, it was smooth.
Yeah.
And it was a great conversation and more of an interview, but still it was excellent. Trump did great. Elon did great. And, you know, they're trying to spin it as this massive disaster when it just absolutely was not. If anything, people were having a fun time on X waiting for the space.